that was a lot of fun,
That was fun. I loved it.
wasn't it?
That is
That is
great.
so cool. I tell you what, you have a you have an amazing spirit about you in the way that you approach this, and I think a overarching goal, your family goal, overarching too, all of that put together, there's so many, like there's these structure elements that you have in place around your business that kind of build out around this idea of your psyche and growth. I did the same with my granddaughter. I looked at my wife 5 years ago, well, now 7 years ago, and I was in the corporate industry and I was working my butt off. And I said to her, if I don't get out of this, I will be doing this the rest of my life. And I'll never get out of this building. I don't hate it, but I want to go be there, like you said, for my family too. And so that was the big inspiration for me to leave, was
Yeah.
to create a lifestyle. So when my daughter did get married and did have a child, I would be ready, because at
Mhm.
my age, at 45 or 48, when I made this decision mentally, I realized I only had really one more chance at this go around.
Mhm.
And it had to be as good as it could be at this point. And it's amazing to look back after that many years and realize these things did happen. And I had no control over any of that.
Yep.
But to think that something was whispering in my ear saying, hey, man, you might want to think about this.
Yeah. Yeah, it's that push, and that's when I'm like, "Okay, I gotta follow it." Just
So you hear the whisper in your ear too, huh?
oh, yeah, all the time.
That's cool. You'll always listen?
It's nah, there's resistance sometimes, but
Yeah.
I've learned to try and listen because sometimes it's hard. Sometimes it's a
Mhm.
decision you don't wanna do, you don't wanna
Yep.
make, or you don't think it's where you're supposed to go, and
Yeah.
I just think, again, it's my faith. I really feel like
Yeah.
there's reasons you have to do things, and it might be
Yeah.
uncomfortable, but there's a reason, and there's a
Well, there's a
bigger
higher
goal.
purpose. Yeah,
Yeah,
bigger purpose.
totally.
Like you
Your
you
I
know, you're
believe your plan is already laid out. Your life is already figured
there you
out,
go.
and it's
Yep.
just what paths are you gonna take to get to
Yeah.
where you need to be.
Remember, how are you gonna take the past to remember what you had decided to come here to do?
Mm.
And when you fall within your alignments, you realize, like, it's not even what I thought I was coming
Yeah,
here to do. Like, it's
or what it's
something
gonna lead you
completely
to,
different.
what
Yeah, yeah, whatever that
takes you
mystery
that
is behind
pathway to
it.
something else. So it's really cool to look back and
Mhm.
see that, and even look back and look at challenges, things that you thought were really tough times, in your life that ended up being like there was a reason for that, and it taught you something, and it made you grow and learn, and I'm thankful for those challenges or those tough,
Yeah,
as hard
because
as they
because you
were,
didn't even know.
you
Yeah,
know.
like you just said, it made you.
Mhm.
You didn't. It did, and it
Yeah.
created these uncomfortable circumstances, and now I am so excited when I run into an uncomfortable circumstance because I know, "Oh my god, there's so much learning here now. I can
There's
get into
something
this
there,
one."
yeah.
I briefly mentioned earlier my mother moving in with my wife and I. She's 80 and in full dementia, and
Mhm.
we've had to go through some steps to realize, like, to give her a quality of life, we need to release from the relationships we used to have with her because she doesn't remember them. We
Yeah.
now have to create a new relationship. And that's fine. I mean,
Mhm.
like, the problem isn't the new relationship, it's the ego in the individual not wanting to let go of their childhood relationship or whatever that was.
Mhm.
But to me, it's the same kind of idea of growth. Like, we're digging in and we find this not as a problem that we have to solve, but a way of, like, now remolding your life in a way that it's all still encompassing and you're still moving in that same direction. I personally think that that's what this is all about.
Yeah,
I think
absolutely.
this is literally about creating these examples so that others can follow and realize, like, it's going to be tough. I'm ready for it now.
Yeah.
Nobody's sugarcoating this thing. It's not a sales idea that you're buying from somebody. It's not a system that somebody
Mhm.
sold you. This is you standing on your own and saying, I'm going to be the best I can be every day and allow whatever this is around me to work within that.
Absolutely.
Dude, I love talking to you today. I can't wait to do this
I know, it
again.
was so
You're
fun.
so
Yeah,
fun, isn't
absolutely.
it? I could do this all day long.
I
If I
know.
could just do this, I would do it.
I mean, when you could just have just real conversations and talk about life, I mean, it's
Yeah.
fun, and it's great to get to know each other and
Yeah. Well, now
learn.
is the time. I mean, this is the time in the era that we all live in that we can benefit from this. So I
Yeah,
appreciate you again.
I
Have a
appreciate
beautiful afternoon.
Thank you. You too. We'll talk soon.
Bye bye.
Bye.